This week is a SmackDown 1000, and here are our top 5 Smacktacular moments with the women of the Blue brand. Alright everyone, this is Ring the Bell. I am DS.
And I'm Lola Starr.
And I am sporting some blue today because it is the 1000th episode of SmackDown Live. We're gonna pick our favorite moments of the women, and this video is in partnership with Diva Dirt, the largest site for the female wrestling news, results, rumors, and updates. So at the end of this video, we're gonna read some of the audience 2 cents from them. Let's start with you, Lola. What's your top 5?
Okay, number 5 for me is gonna be, of course, the Bella Twins debut.
What the heck? What, a foot and a head ahead? What? The two Bellas. They're twins.
Victoria's like, oh no, I got her. And then Natty's like, I got her. And then they both pull out, and then everybody's like, wait, what?
Were you a fan since then?
Oh yeah, I've always liked the Bellas.
I was back in Korea when that happened. For the Korean fans, it was already pretty known that Bella Twins are a twin. Was it a surprise for you?
I don't think I had a feeling something was up. How is she always so refreshed? I'm like, she was just kidding.
That was a good storyline, yeah.
And back then, they really were super identical, so it's kind of hard to tell.
That's true. I really couldn't tell them apart until Total Divas probably. I really didn't know. Yeah, that was a really fresh debut. I think that's one of the weirdest debut, I'll say, because they were Elastigirls. Yeah. I also loved how their theme song back then
was Feel My Body. Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun. What's that Disney show with wizards?
Oh, Wizards of Waverly Place?
Doesn't it sound like that?
A little bit.
So my top 5 moment was Jacqueline winning the Cruiserweight Championship. And she was the 3rd person to win that championship ever. So this happened back in 2004. I remember it being an open challenge from Chavo Guerrero. She just came out to an open challenge to the match. It wasn't like how women usually won hardcore championship. It was usually attack from behind or low blow.
Yeah.
Just grab it. No, but it was a match. She did win after a low blow.
Oh,
but
so still low blow.
She did low blow. Yeah, but she did win her title. It is a very monumental moment in SmackDown and women's division for sure. It was kind of random, to be honest, because Jacqueline, she didn't really appear a lot on WWE TV, and also Chavo Guerrero was on a rise when that was happening. So
oh wow!
I think it was really a shocker to a lot of people when it happened. She lost the championship pretty quickly at Judgment Day when Chavo's arm was tied back.
Oh, so he won it right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it wasn't I don't know. It was kind of eh.
Yeah.
So it was still very monumental moment, but it didn't completely follow through, and Jacqueline was released pretty much after that. She was always a really a hard hitter. They always talk about how Jacqueline really is
really laid.
She's
in
really
there.
stiff, and then you can really tell even her hurricanranas are they're super solid.
I mean, she's solid.
Yeah, she's thick.
She's thick. So number 4 for me is gonna be Naomi finding her glow.
Bring it to the floor.
Still to this day, I think it was one of my favorite entrants.
When she was in the Divas Revolution, I felt even though she was the leader of Team Bad, she was still playing second fiddle to Sasha in a way. I don't think she really got to do everything she wanted. She had her glow kicks and she had her Feel the Glow shirt.
So did she have glow kicks and glow t-shirts before the whole?
Well, the shirt already said Feel the Glow.
Oh.
But she herself wasn't glowing yet.
Oh, I see.
And so once they got drafted over to SmackDown, that's when she got to do it. And then that was everybody was oh my gosh, Naomi's entrance. She just got way more confident.
Absolutely.
And ended up winning the title, and the title had the glow. It was awesome.
When's the first time she first started wearing the glowing shoes?
During the Divas Revolution story.
Okay, so it was before. I remember when she first started to wear that, I wanted to buy that. That shoes were so expensive back then. Custom made, so it was over $400, $500.
Oh my god.
Now you can go to wish.com and get it for $10. It's
wow.
really cheap. So I will say Naomi popularized it.
She definitely did.
She definitely did. I don't know why I'm keep plugging wish.com, but you can also get the glowing jacket there.
They have the glow jacket too?
They do. It's $30.
Hey, Halloween's coming up.
So my top 4 moment is little Salacious, little up Dawn Marie and Torrie Wilson's infamous funeral segment. That was back in 2003. That's when the WWE TV was more salacious.
Yeah.
And this storyline, just hear how crazy it is. Dawn Marie started dating with Torrie Wilson's father. Dawn Marie became like a stepmother. Whole thing where they had a marriage and they went to a honeymoon and he died. There was a funeral.
Mess.
I know.
Mess.
And there was a funeral segment the week after. At the funeral, Dawn Marie and Torrie's like fighting, and then
Torrie slapped her and then knocked the dad
knocked the
over.
dad over. Oh,
And
my.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
It is such a freaking mess, but it was so good.
But props to my girl Torrie for taking that vase or the lamp
The lamp, I think.
to the back. Props on that one.
This was a freaking ridiculous shit show. We all know that. But again, this is only a story that wrestling can tell. Like really, truly. And also, like back in the days when there really wasn't like restrictions and like PG rating, creatives were really creative.
They were very
really
creative,
able
yeah.
to come up with something crazy shenanigans.
Yeah.
Through these stories, for example, with Torrie, she went through this, she went through the whole Tajiri situation, attacked by Hiroko. She had the whole Sable lesbian is.
I loved her and Sable's like
The whole
storyline.
lesbian situation with Sable. So
Yeah.
she's been through shit. Because we've all been through it with her, we were able to connect with her so much. With current crop of girls, a lot of them, I don't know what their backstory is. I don't know what they've been through. I don't get the sense that I've been growing with them. I know that they are a talent acquired by NXT, trained there. It's just like the all same story. So I just don't really know how they're different from each other. I'm saying Sarah Logan is Viking, but I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Like what Viking?
Have you even tasted game meat?
Why is she teaming with juvenile delinquents?
Delinquents.
Don't tell me that. Show me.
Yeah.
This really sticks out to our mind. Because of that, Torrie Wilson is so loved, even to this day. So
Yeah.
I really hope WWE can bring another funeral segment.
So number 3 for me is gonna be I Did It, You Bitch.
I did it, you.
What?
When Natty attacked Nikki and she admitted it when Carmella,
yeah.
you dirty little Staten Island snitch.
Dirty little Staten Island snitch.
I love that feud between Nikki Bella and Natalya.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like that was like some of their best work.
I really think so.
When it blew off with that Falls Count Anywhere
Oh
match.
my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh! 7 years of bad luck!
Man, they did not hold back.
They really didn't. I personally didn't really enjoy her Divas Championship reign. And we will make a video about this.
I loved it.
You wanted to talk about Nikki Bella's top 5 moments. I want to learn. I want to learn why you love Nikki Bella so much.
Okay.
But when she started this feud with Natalya, I was like, oh, I really see that. I really see Nikki Bella as a great performer.
Yeah.
And she can really deliver. This is a turning point for me with Nikki Bella.
I thought this was like some of Natty's best like promo work because she talked a lot.
sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
when she ran off Mella and then she came back and she was like, all right, I did it, you bitch. And then I was like, oh my God, Natty, you
Yeah.
cuss? My cat has more charisma than you. And I was like, damn.
Because the thing is, Natty, we all know that she is a wrestling god. She can
She's wrestling royalty.
Yeah, she can wrestle with freaking potato sack. We never thought she was a great promo.
But I mean, she never talked a whole lot. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing Divas of Doom. It's cry time. We're gonna cry, Kelly.
It was really great to see Natalya really like committing to a character.
Yeah.
I think she was comfortable with it because
Yeah.
she was working with her friend. So my top 3, I ain't the lady to mess with. Victoria's retirement match against Michelle McCool.
Victoria retiring, not in a good spot. With huge night for her here, and a lot of tears for Michelle hit. Look at this. How calculated.
That was very like emotional because I don't think they ever really get to do that. It's usually just like somebody has their last match and we don't know.
Yeah, that
and we're
happens
just
a
like,
lot.
oh, they got released. What happened?
After Trish and Lita, nobody really got to have that kind of retirement
farewell,
moment.
yeah.
Molly Holly kind of like left after that tag match. It was really great. And Victoria, at a certain point, Victoria became an enhancement talent where she was just putting over new women.
Yep.
Just to list feuds, she was the one to put over Bella Twins, Michelle McCool, Maurice, Cherry, Since the day she moved to SmackDown, she really became that talent that put over other women. One thing I remember was when Michelle McCool was pinning Victoria at the end. She was saying something to Victoria.
Really? I didn't catch that.
Later, when Michelle McCool did the whole interview about like each person in the locker room, she confirmed that she said, "Thank you so much for this opportunity."
People always ask me, what did you whisper in her ear? I remember just saying, "Thanks, sis. I love you so much, and I can't thank you enough."
Oh,
Isn't it so nice?
I love Michelle.
They had that genuine moment. And of course, she wrestled in TNA after that. But for WWE, that was her book ending, and I think it was beautiful.
Number 2 for me, right after the new era and SmackDown, we had Carmella had just came over, Alexa just came over, Becky was the first draft pick,
Yes.
but we were just having a whole bunch of pointless matches,
Yeah.
and we didn't have a champion. And all and behold, finally, the SmackDown Live Women's Championship was introduced.
We want to know which one of you will be the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion.
I just thought that was a really great moment because it just started showing that like the girls were seen as the guys, because it literally was the WWE Championship but just a little smaller, and it was red for Raw and then blue for SmackDown, and the match they had for it was really good too.
People always stick to that the original new SmackDown. Who are they?
It was Nikki, Naomi, Natty, Mella, Alexa, and damn, who am I missing?
We've been doing this
And
last
Becky.
for like
6 of you were fantastic at SummerSlam.
They were so good. They had multiple storylines all the time. They really made SmackDown special, and for that reason, they really deserved that title. I remember thinking it was a time when Raw was keep making like crazy historic matches after and after.
Yeah.
With Sasha and Charlotte keep going against each other, title going back and forth. Always amazing matches, but it was just 2 of them. But SmackDown was always showcasing all of them.
Each and every week too.
Yeah, it was organically showing all the roster, so it was like amazing to see. My top 2, Kelly defending the World Heavyweight Championship.
That was a good one.
Oh, the spear! Spear by Kelly!
She never said anything about
down!
She never said anything about that.
It was a
2-on-3
2-on-3 handicap match. Kelly and Edge going against Lay Cool and Dolph Ziggler. Yeah. Remember that we are very much in the Diva era. When that match was first scheduled, we were like, women will do their thing, but men will close out the show and all that. Yeah. Guess what? It was mostly women.
Yeah.
I would say like 80% women, and they finished the freaking show. Kelly...
She played her part in that match so well.
These are like the turning points for me when looking at the performers. I had so much respect for Kelly at this moment. Kelly was always that really natural babyface, and the other thing about her was that she was never scared to take bumps. And in this match, she took some bumps.
Up over the past week, she attacked Vicky Guerrero. Oh, no!
I remember when everything was like breaking down and she was like over in the corner, and the Edge was like, do it, and she was like what? And he's like, just push your hair back, push your hair. She's like, okay. And then Layla's like turned around, and then she went and speared her, and I was like, oh my god, like she really just did that.
I mean,
this was all like right after she got fired by Vicky.
After this segment, she got fired by Vicky.
What? Good.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was like a whole amazing like package deal.
Yeah.
And she was just crying. And she does not hold back about crying.
Yeah.
Some people, when they cry like really pretty, like, but she goes like, Well, yeah, so this was really, really memorable. I will say the only time World Heavyweight title was defended by a woman. Safe to say that.
I think so.
Yeah, your top 1.
So my number 1 is gonna make you sick.
Sick?
Mine is gonna be when Carmella won the Money in the Bank for the 2nd time.
Oh, and a boot to the ladder. And Natalya meeting Charlotte. Dropping right now. Oh, there's your answer. Snipe. Oh, hands on it. And there you have it. There you have it, Crystal.
Because Mella is money. You know what? The number 2 is just her thing. She won the Money in the Bank briefcase twice. She beat Charlotte Flair twice. And she beat Asuka twice. And she's gonna win the title back twice.
Only twice in her entire
Before she goes to
career.
Raw and wins it twice.
I was surprised that they did a Money in the Bank match again at SmackDown, and then Carmella won again. It was the whole thing was kind of weird.
I thought Becky was gonna get it the second time.
I thought so too.
I was like, no, maybe they're not gonna let Carmella get it, but she did.
Carmella was really good.
Yeah.
She was really good with the Money in the Bank. Didn't you think it was kind of weird that Carmella beat everyone twice? Didn't it make everyone else feel kind of weak?
But in that match, it's not really about how good you are physically. It's
About how you take the opportunity.
Right.
So is that your favorite gimmick match that happened on SmackDown? Because we had a couple of gimmick matches, like the cage match.
I like the what was that? The golden.
Oh, when they were grabbing like a star, like a medal.
I think so. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think that was how they did it for the Divas Championship too.
Could be Michelle. It is Michelle McCool.
Oh, I remember
her
that.
qualifier.
That
and
was your
then they
favorite
did-
gimmick match?
And I think it was just cool because I was excited for the Divas Championship. And then Michelle got it.
I personally never really like the pole matches. When it comes to best gimmick matches in SmackDown, I would go for like Thanksgiving chocolate match. Ooh, I like Sable Invitational.
Sable Invitational?
When she had like a open challenge for a bikini contest. So my first pick is the infamous but amazing the Mickie James segment.
Look at me. I said look at me. We can't miss you. This is what a real woman looks like.
This is what a real woman looks like. Look at me! Look at me!
But that storyline was just so ridiculous because Mickie James was not even fat. Like,
She was not.
even close.
She was not. She really was not. I remember when that was happening, there was a lot of criticisms about the whole storyline even happening.
It was so good though.
It's great because there were a lot of young girls that are a fan of WWE. Before this storyline, remember when like Molly Holly used to feud with Trish Stratus? Trish was like, your ass is so big.
You got a big ass. What did you just say?
We had the moment where the hot people were the face and the uglier ones or more conservative ones are like the heel. Like Ivory, she was like
That's
censoring.
so true, yeah.
It was a one step forward from that where we don't have to be this one form of beauty. There's like different types of beauties.
Yeah.
In that sense, I thought this was very like much forward step for WWE.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it brought in a lot of emotional layers to it. Definitely Mickie James helped.
Oh yeah, because I remember when they first started doing it and just like, oh Piggy, hey, up here, and then like Mickie started crying in the ring, like, because that was back when I thought it was real. I was like, oh my god.
There's people like you who thought it was real too. But backstage rumors and news, it keeps saying that Mickie James was not happy about it, like people are really upset about it. So I think it gave some like realism to it. I was really invested in this storyline. Whenever Mickie James was like breaking down or she was being all serious about like this is what the woman look like.
Yeah.
You know, this is curves, we have all that. I could really believe in her.
Yeah.
Compare this segment with that of AJ and Paige going up against Bella Twins. And AJ was going against like, we're the geeks, we're the weirdos.
We prefer to be the freaks. We prefer to be the geeks. We prefer to be the weirdos, the misfits, the oddballs.
Blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, Paige and AJ,
Yeah.
they're freaking hot.
Yeah, that was kind of like
She's like a hot geek.
geek. Yeah, I'm like, I don't
Paige is
get
a hot goth. I'm not saying Mickie James is not that, but
Yeah.
she really made us believe that through her like emotions.
Yeah.
When it comes to Mickie James, I'm really sad that she is in this predicament right now, stuck as like a sidekick.
But I think that's what she wants. I think she's okay
maybe,
with that.
but back in the days with this storyline and with Trish Stratus, the whole Psycho storyline, she always had the emotion delivered. And people were always so invested in her. She was in this diva era with all these like women, like modeling women, but she always won all the Halloween costume contests. She always got all the votes.
Oh, I remember when she was Tomb Raider that one
Yeah.
year. That was so awesome.
And she wasn't necessarily like conventionally the hottest one, but she always got people's vote because people wanted her, connected with her the most. And of course, Lay Cool on their own right
they're
were amazing heels.
very good.
It was really difficult to just choose one out of their storyline.
Yeah.
Them dividing the women's title, them like going against Beth Phoenix.
And all their shenanigans.
I remember when this storyline was happening, SmackDown had Michelle McCool, Beth Phoenix, Natalya, and Mickie James. So compared to Raw, SmackDown was like athletically stronger brand. Alright, so those were our top 5 moments. Now let's check out Diva Dirt's audience and see what they have to say. So on Twitter, Jose, the god is marketer. I guess he's a marketer. Everything about this too, lay cool. So yeah, we agree that lay cool made SmackDown amazing.
Love it.
For sure, I misspoke. I'm sorry about that. Sean Elizabeth Threck, Divas of Doom, creamed Lay Cool in table match. Is that a verb? Creamed? That
Yeah,
sounds...
like as in like destroyed them, I guess.
Oh, that sounds really sexual. Lumpy Spooky 88 said, one of my favorite camera moments was when she defeated Alicia Fox and Natalya in a triple threat match.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Huh.
Because they had like some kind of like little triple threat feud-ish.
Was it when she was in her school?
Yeah.
Girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think in that match she was wearing the green one.
Where did that feud go?
Oh, it just stopped. At first, Cameron was like special guest referee between Natty and
I remember that.
and Alicia,
Yeah.
and I think she just got tired of the match and she DDT'd both of them.
Oh yeah,
and
I do remember
she fixed
that.
her makeup, and then they had a segment.
That was pretty good, yeah.
After the match, yeah.
Speaking of a great match, KV mentioned Mickie versus Natalya versus Beth Phoenix to face Michelle McCool. That was a great match. This was when SmackDown was like athletically like better show, and this brought everyone into one match, so it was amazing. I think it was one of the few times Natalya and Beth were in a match. And then of course this moment had some great segment afterwards where Mickie was doing an interview.
They ended up having a brawl, and then Lay Cool got the upper hand. But Maria
Kanellis, she made a big return, saved Mickie James.
Even the odds for her.
I remember even seeing like when Beth was kind of like a tweener where she was deciding if she was aligning with Mickie or Lay Cool. I thought that was really interesting too. So I really enjoyed the whole like situation in this era. Jamie Cordova, AJ Lee dressing up as Nikki Bella and Caitlyn dressing up as AJ. Talking about that, I guess there was a lot of like really dressing up moments.
Yeah.
Because you also mentioned Layla dressing up as Mickie James.
Yeah.
The Piggy James.
Oh my gosh, remember Lay Cool? They dressed up as Lady Gaga and Beyonce, and when they were Bret Hart and Natty with the beard.
Yeah.
Layla just kept going.
I also remember, speaking of Caitlyn and AJ, contract signing. I think there was a first ever contract signing, if I'm not wrong, for women for the championship. Caitlyn just speared the heck out of AJ, of course.
AJ sold the crap out of it.
And that was when Big E was just kind of like I'm a big-chested man. Thank you so much, Diva Dirt fans, for submitting your 2 cents on the matter. If you have your favorite Smacktacular moments, please comment below on what your favorite moment was. This was DS. You can find me on Nintendo Boy DS.
And Lola Starr, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at the Lola Starr.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.